Yo, what is going on, everybody? Here today we're coming out with a new video. Today we're starting the career mode on Euro Truck Simulator 2. I've made a video on this from what I can remember, so this is going to be new to you guys, and I'm just going to be explaining what we're doing. So this is Euro Truck. It's a career mode based game where you are a truck driver. I have my Logitech G920 all set up. The reason I didn't start from the menus is because, let me just turn my TV off a bit. I didn't, because I had to set up all my controls. I didn't want you guys to sit there for like 5 minutes just watching me set it all up. I have modded the game, so I've got Google Maps there, and I've got realistic traffic mods, realistic rain mods, and it just looks a lot cleaner. I've got my graphics on ultra high definition, which somehow my PC can take. But yeah, you've got to drive it realistically, so you can't just go 75 billion miles per hour down roads and that, and you've got to do it realistically. This is the first job, it's like the tutorial job. You get €300 for it, and you've literally just got to drive a trailer around the corner. But I've played this game so long, I don't really need to practice on it. I've just calibrated a new brake pedal, which it takes a little bit more to like push down before you actually start braking, but it's actually it feels really realistic. We've just got to park up here, and then we've done this mission, and then we'll do one more, we'll do another one, and then that'll be the video. So there we go, and that's the first mission done. And there we go, excellent job. I didn't crash. We got €300 for that, and a little bit of levels. That's my steering wheel's going mad. One thing I'm going to quickly do is I'm going to turn fatigue simulation off, and I'm going to quickly do something with the clocks, just to make it easier to read. And the fatigue simulation, this is the garage that I work at. I can upgrade it after a while, but I need to buy myself a truck, because at the moment, oh crap, hold on. Although I've made a company, it's called Geese Logistics, because, that's my definition settings, by the way, ultra. Although I've got my company, Geese Logistics, I have to, until I get a truck, I have to work for other people. So yeah, I'm just going to quickly change this to that. There we go. So let's go to the job market, and so when I get a truck, we'll go to the freight market, but for now we'll do a quick job. And then these are sorry about the music, it's really annoying, I'll turn it off next episode. So these are the jobs and these are the trucks. So London to Southampton, 12 tonnes of beans in a Volvo sounds pretty good. It's a Volvo FH Sleeper, 420 horsepower, which is quite nice. Or we go London to Felixstowe in a Scania. Ooh, tough. Scania. We'll go with the Volvo. We'll go with the Volvo Sleeper. 12 tonnes of beans to Southampton isn't too bad of a job. This music is so loud and annoying. I also have, you can't quite see things with the camera, I have my gear shifter, so that's it's real automatic, so forward, backwards. But yeah, this is the truck, so I'm going to quickly edit my seat, because it's so, like, you can edit everything in this game. It's brilliant. I'm going to have the steering wheel about there. Here we go, right, let's engine on. Put her in forward. It's 10 o'clock in the morning, so there's nothing really bad. Just got a new email, but here we go. We're going to start this journey to Felixstowe. I've gone the wrong way. I thought you was take a left, but it's not. This is going to be annoying to try and pull that off. Watch my back end. I should be able to pull out from that. Ooh, this is going to be tight. This is going to be really tight. Oh, there's a pole there. I might clip my wing mirror on that. It's going to reverse. There we go, and then straighten her up. I thought you had to go right. I ain't going to lie. I thought you had to go right. I'm going to try and follow as many laws as I possibly possibly know of in this game, just to make it as realistic as I can. The one thing I am going to do is I'm not going to take out any loans, because I find that you spend days and days and days where you're just losing money and you're not ever making a profit. Here we go. So it. Hang on, I've just got to concentrate whilst I turn out here. Oh, come on! And if you do drive and you're watching this, I'm very sorry if I break any laws. I'm just trying to. I know most laws, I think, so I'll follow it as much as I can. I do the truck speed limits. I don't do the car speed limits. So on the motorway, instead of going 70, I'll go 60. So stuff like that. This was going to explain the basically what I do is the game is a shrunken down version. So it says on my map there it will take 2 hours and 32 minutes to get there. It won't actually take that long. It will probably take me about 5 minutes to get there. So the game is a shrunken down version. I'm not sitting in the middle of the lane. The game is a shrunken down version of the world. So I've done jobs before that it says it will take me 11 hours over by ferry when I get to France, when actually it's taken me about half an hour to get there. It's the whole of Europe, and I also bought the DLC for Estonia, the end of Russia, Finland, Latvia. I think that's it. So I bought that DLC, and if we ever get over to that area, that'll be really cool. But yeah, here we go. Right, so we're good on fuel for now. Hopefully it will make it. It's a Monday, and by the way, everyone, happy Easter. I know everyone's spending it on lockdown in their houses. That's why I've just started this series, to entertain people. And just remember, stay home and stay safe. I've added a mod into this mod pack for when we do buy a truck that says stay safe across it, to just try and not like raise awareness, but to just remind people, stay at home and stay safe. You staying at home saves lives, so try and do it as much as you can possibly, and only go outside for your essentials. But we're just all truckers in this video. We're all truckers, so that's why we're all here. Trucks in this game normally, unless you've added mad mods to them, they normally do up to 56. So I can normally whack on the cruise control. There we go. Look, see there, I've whacked on cruise control and my feet aren't even near my pedals. I've just got my left foot sitting right by my brake pedal, just in case something happens. Check my left one. If this game isn't for you, I'm sorry. I love this game. I think I've played about 210 hours on this game. I love it to pieces, and I've also got the multiplayer mod, which is very fun. It gets very interesting. You get either the really realistic drivers, which I love seeing. You get the convoy drivers. I've driven past a convoy of 50 trucks all going to the same place, which is brilliant. Or you get the idiot drivers that just ram you. But it gets quite funny. And then you do, if people have been seen ramming in that, you get banned. Why's this car going? I need to be in the right lane. Oh, I think he's letting me in. Thank you. Oh, he's coming left anyway. Right, we need to go. Where we go? Southampton. So we need to be in this lane. On the M25. Alright. It will get quiet at times. This game's also got the radio, so you can play your favourite radio stations, but at that point in the simulation, just go and get yourself a driver job, because it gets that realistic. The game looks... If you've got a computer that can handle ultra high definition, use it. It's so worth it. It's beautiful. Just going to go a bit on the brake here. Just go down. I've also got a horn. Don't know if you can hear that, but I have got my horn button calibrated and set up. So we're 80 miles out from Southampton, carrying 12 tons of beans. This isn't going to be a one episode thing. I will try and get this series going as long as I can, because it's a fun series to do. I need to turn my camera up with it. You can see a bit more on that. Oh my days, I'm trying to move my camera at the same time of driving. Don't look at your phone and drive, people. Oh my god, right. I've had many casualties on this turn off. I've got off this turn off on... I've got two profiles. I've got my profile for when I'm just chilling. I've got my multiplayer profile, and I've got this one for YouTube. And I've had many casualties on other profiles where I've come down here too fast and ended up on my side. So I like to go down here very slow and then accelerate as I get to the bottom. If you want to know my steering wheel specs, I've got a Logitech G920 shifter, Logitech G920 steering wheel, and the pedals that come with it. It's very good, very realistic. The one thing I will say is the brake pedal's a bit stiff to push down, but if you set up your steering wheel in, depending on what you rate, it works. This is the Xbox edition. If you want to get the PlayStation edition, it's the Logitech G29. It's got force feedback. It's really nice, and it's got the paddles which feel really realistic. I've got them as my indicators. But if you want to get them, you can get them off Amazon. I think they're about 180 quid. Not that much. For some people who really want it, it's a really good simulation starter wheel. And it works for everything. I use this one. I use this for F1, Forza, this American Truck Simulator. I won't do an American Truck Simulator career unless it gets to the point where Euro Truck's kind of getting a bit boring. Then I'll go over to American Truck. But I don't have any mods on, DLCs on that. So the map's a lot smaller. I can probably finish the map in one day. It's a very, very small map, so it's a good game. I got it for £3 when it was on sale. If you want to get Euro Truck, it's on Steam. You say PC only game. I think they're going to try. I think at some point they're going to try and move it over to Xbox, and I think they've got Alaskan Truck coming to Xbox. Which, if that comes out, I'll definitely be getting my hands on, because that sounds incredible. If you want this game to really be good, you have to get mods on it. You have to learn to mod it. I just use the Steam Workshop mods. I'm probably talking a load of gibberish now, but yeah, it's so worth it. It's so realistic. I've had people who drive come over my house and play it, like my uncle and that, and they've said it feels really realistic and it's really good. Yeah, we're just cruising along. 56. I've turned cruise control off because a minute ago I had to turn off, and we're turning off very, very soon because we're 45 miles away, and I'm on the this is a horrible bit of road. I've got a realistic traffic mod on as well, because normally the traffic's really, there's 4 cars to a motorway. It's terrible. That's what I mean though. If you want this game to be its full potential, you have to get traffic mods. I've also got, for fun, I put an Eddie Stobart mod on, so every so often we will pass an Eddie Stobart truck. The one thing I'm annoyed about that mod is you can't. The other day I was driving along and I tried to read the name on the truck and I saw it, and then I realised when I went to another truck and tried to read it, they were all the same name, which means all the skins have just been printed along. So I was quite disappointed with that. But what can you do? I'm just gonna set cruise control along here because I'm not gonna keep it under 50. And you do get speeding tickets, and you do get tickets for running red lights. The one thing that I'd love for them to add is if the police actually pulled you over. Sadly, they just flash their lights and it comes up in the bottom left saying you've got a fine for so and so. It would be very, very, very cool if they just added it so the police actually pull you over and gave you the ticket, but I think that's quite difficult to do. You can get caught out by either speed cameras or by the actual police officer. If a police car's on your right and you're driving up and you're speeding, they'll flash their lights and it'll give you the ticket. Yeah, that's about what I've got to say. I'm turning off in a minute onto the the M17 or M27. I can't read. M27. I've just got a new screen, by the way. I took out, we had an old screen in my mum and dad's room. I've taken that and they took my old screen because it was starting to go a little bit funny, and they don't really use it, but they don't need this size of screen, so I asked if I could have it and they've given it to me, which means now when I play Euro Truck I get the full FOV. And if you don't know what that means field of view. There, see that police car, if I was speeding right now, I'd more than likely get a speeding ticket. But it looks like that person's been caught out today. Right, I'm turning off here. Right, if anyone's driving, can you tell me, do I have to indicate when I'm coming up here? I don't think I do. But I know in some, I've driven, when I was driving in France a few weeks ago, I saw cars indicating when they were going up these types of roads. Can someone tell me in the comments if I have to indicate going up there? Because I would love to know. And if the rules are different in different countries, then fair enough. But this truck's done 127,000 miles. We've got 514 miles of fuel left. So yeah, didn't have to refuel. Annoyingly, I will show you a refuel at some point, but probably not today. I'm probably going to record a load of these today because I'm quite enjoying it. So I'll probably, like, as I'm uploading one, I will like be recording another. Here we go, slowly down it. Yeah, because sometimes I fly down these, and then it's just it. I drive in automatic, by the way, so I put my gear shifter into what would be third gear to go forward and fourth gear to reverse, and in the middle for neutral, which is how European trucks aren't manual, they're all automatic. But on American truck, I've tried driving manual on this and on American truck, and I just find it so difficult. I always stall when I try to start up. I need to be in the left lane. Are you gonna let me in? Are you gonna let me in? Okay, I'm just gonna turn in. Oh my god. Go then! Thank you. Stupid blue cars. Never trust a blue car. I'm joking. I don't really. The preference of colour of car doesn't really matter. Here we are going to Southampton. That's what I mean. Like it said it was going to be a 2-hour trip. It must have taken us 10 minutes. Let's brake a bit here. And how I look around, I use the D-pad on my steering wheel to look left, up, back to normal, and right, more normal. So I don't have like a VR headset or anything like that, and if I did, that'd be pretty cool. It does go nighttime as well. If we ever get a nighttime trip, that'd be quite cool to show you, but it does go nighttime. I know I've probably just crossed over loads of lanes. I need to get better. Alright, here we are. We're dropping this off at Cell Plan on the left here. I'm going to swing it in because that looks like a tight corner for this truck. The one thing... Oh, look, see? Eddie Stobart! The one thing about this truck that I don't like is how big it is. It's a sleeper car, which means it's a bigger model because it's got more room. Hang on, if I just quickly stop. It's got more room at the back for a bed, which means the actual truck is bigger, which makes it harder for me to manoeuvre because it's heavier. Here we go. We've got to just park it in this little white zone here. Just got to... Oh, this is going to be annoying to get in there. Right, I'm going to pull right forward and I'm going to reverse it in. The concentration right now. There we go, we're in. Parking brake on. I'm ready to turn the engine off because I don't want to waste fuel. And there we go. Done. London to Southampton. Complete. We got €2,000 for that. And we leveled up, which means we now get a skill points to use. Right, now what do I want to add? Do I want to add longer distance, high value? I'm going to go high value. I normally go with this first because I like the fact that I can get more money. We'll quickly check the emails before we leave. Brand new Mercedes trucks for sale in Plymouth. And the bank messaged me asking if we need money, but we're not taking out loans. That's the one thing. I can do that. Look, if I go to bank, these are the loans I can take out. And look, 2,000 every day. I'll barely be making any profit. But also quickly, the truck dealers, look, so this is the dealership. I've only found, you have to actually find them yourself, so there's only one I've got at the moment, which is in Plymouth. It gives it to me because I set that as my favourite truck, because I love the Mercedes, and if I have a look, these are the ones I buy. So you go to the showroom and you can buy whatever Mercedes truck you want. No, but you have to get like high level. But anyway, that's where I'm going to end the video now. If you have enjoyed this, please make sure you go and click a thumbs up. Like and subscribe, like I said. Comment if you enjoyed this video. And until next time, which will probably be today when I upload this again. So I'm going to upload a load of episodes on time. But until next time, stay at home, stay safe, save lives.